In life, we often find ourselves seeking answers, comfort, and opportunities, most of which seem to lie in some distant future. We spend countless hours waiting for the next step, believing that only then will we find what we are looking for. But what if the key to unlocking those doors doesn't lie in the future? What if it lies in the present moment? When we become more aware of the here and now, we open ourselves up to opportunities and experiences that were always waiting to be discovered. As Eckhart Tolle teaches in The Power of Now, realize deeply that the present moment is all you ever have. It is in the present moment that you have access to everything, and it is in the now that you can find the deepest connection to yourself and the world around you. The modern world often encourages us to live for the future. We are conditioned to think that happiness, success, and fulfillment will come when we achieve a specific goal or reach a particular milestone. However, this constant striving can leave us feeling empty and disconnected from the joy that is available to us right now. We wait for the next chapter to begin before we can truly experience peace. This mindset creates anxiety, stress, and frustration as we focus on what is not yet here. But, as Tolle so clearly points out, the present moment is all we have. When you are present, you are in touch with the eternal, with the timeless. It's beyond time and space, he says. Being fully present allows you to step away from the mental clutter and distractions that often cloud your judgment and create barriers in your life. It is only in the present moment that you can tap into a deeper sense of peace and clarity, one that transcends the confusion of the past or the uncertainty of the future. When you focus on the now, you stop chasing after the next big thing, the next breakthrough, or the next success. Everything in our life. Instead, you begin to experience the beauty of what is already here, available to you in every moment. This begins with listening to the voices within you. As Tolle writes in A New Earth, the more you are focused on the present moment, the more you are in tune with the flow of life. This flow, this natural unfolding of events, is where true opportunities lie. Being present connects you with a deeper layer of awareness, one that reveals the doors that are ready to open in your life. The doors may not always be what you expect, but they are always aligned with the highest potential for your growth. When you are present, you let go of expectations and assumptions, allowing the flow of life to guide you toward experiences and opportunities that serve your highest good. In the state of presence, you also experience a deep sense of faith, not in a future promise or outcome, but in the trust that life is unfolding exactly as it should. As Tolle teaches, the primary cause of unhappiness is never the situation, but your thoughts about it. This insight invites you to let go of mental projections about what should happen and instead focus on what is unfolding right now. When you fully accept the present, you develop a profound trust in the process of life. You cease to worry about what will happen next, because you know that each moment contains everything you need to move forward. Faith, in the context of presence, is not about believing in a specific future outcome. It's about trusting in the moment itself. It's the recognition that everything you need, whether it's wisdom, courage, or strength, can be found in the here and now. As Tolle writes, you do not need to seek the truth. You need to stop being in the way of the truth. The truth is already within you, and when you are present, you begin to experience the fullness of that truth. When you are present, you begin to see the world through fresh eyes. You no longer view challenges as obstacles, but rather as opportunities for growth and evolution. Life becomes a journey of discovery, where each experience is an invitation to deepen your awareness of yourself and your connection to the world. Tolle teaches, when you no longer are identified with the mind, you transcend the ego. And through the dissolution of the ego, you enter a state of pure awareness. This is where true transformation happens. When you are no longer trapped by the mind's constant need for control and certainty, you are free to live in alignment with the flow of life. The mind often resists the present moment. It pulls you into the past, to memories that no longer serve you, or to the future, to worries and anxieties that have not yet materialized. But Tolle reminds us that the mind is a superb instrument if used rightly. Used wrongly, however, it becomes very destructive. The mind, when not controlled, creates unnecessary suffering by drawing you into an endless cycle of thoughts about what has happened or what might happen. But when you are present, you can rise above these distractions and observe the mind rather than being consumed by it. You can experience life as it is without the interference of mental projections. Being present also means releasing the need for constant achievement. In a society obsessed with doing, the practice of simply being can feel foreign. But as Tolle explains, when you are present, you experience a shift from doing to being. This shift is one of the most powerful ways to unlock the doors of opportunity that are waiting for you. It is not about striving or pushing yourself to achieve a particular goal, but about allowing life to unfold naturally. When you release the need to control and instead allow yourself to simply be, you open yourself to the infinite possibilities of the present moment. In being present, you stop resisting life as it is. Instead of wishing things were different, you accept the moment fully, just as it is. Tolle teaches, accept, then act. Whatever you do it with full attention and awareness. This acceptance does not mean resignation. It means acknowledging what is happening now and trusting that it is part of your journey. When you accept the present moment, you open yourself to the guidance and wisdom that life has to offer. You no longer fight against the current of life, but instead, you learn to flow with it. When you embrace the present moment, you begin to see the miraculous in the ordinary. Opportunities, relationships, and experiences that once seemed ordinary or insignificant take on new meaning. You begin to notice things that were always there but had previously gone unnoticed. As Tolle writes, the present moment is always where the magic happens. The more you are present, the more you become aware of the richness and beauty in the world around you. You begin to trust that life is always providing you with exactly what you need in the right moment. Shang. This practice of being present also opens the door to greater creativity and innovation. When you are fully engaged in the moment, you are able to think more clearly and act with greater purpose. The mind is not cluttered with unnecessary worries or distractions, which allows you to tap into a deeper well of insight and inspiration. Tolle teaches, you are here to enable the divine purpose of the universe to unfold. That is how important you are. When you are present, you become an active participant in the unfolding of life, contributing your energy and creativity to the greater good. Although opportunities may present themselves, they don't always lead to smooth sailing. True, you will face trials and tribulations on the road ahead, but in those moments, you will have the chance to draw strength from the present moment and see the unfolding of life as it truly is. As Eckhart Tolle teaches in The Power of Now, realize deeply that the present moment is all you ever have. In those moments of challenge, the opportunity for growth lies in our ability to stay present and conscious of our inner state. It is in the midst of life's trials that we can experience the true power of presence and allow it to guide us toward peace. Embrace the hardships, knowing that they are all part of the unfolding journey. As you move through life, the opportunities that arise may not always come with an immediate sense of ease. But remember, Tolle encourages us to accept the present moment as if you had chosen it. In doing so, we release resistance and open ourselves to the grace that comes with being fully present. When we accept what is, without judgment or resistance, we create space for miracles to happen. This is how doors begin to open, when we fully surrender to the present, trusting that whatever is happening is a part of our divine path. One of the deepest things that happens when we open ourselves to the present moment is that our faith in the flow of life strengthens. Tolle speaks of the power of now as the doorway to true spiritual awakening. When we are present, we align with the flow of life, and in doing so, we see that the doors of opportunity open naturally. Faith, according to Tolle, is not merely a belief, but an experience of the present moment. As we grow in presence, we begin to realize that we are not separate from life's unfolding. We are life itself. This realization helps us take courageous leaps of faith, much like Peter did when he stepped out of the boat. By embracing the now, we gain the clarity and strength needed to walk through the doors that open before us. In the midst of challenges, faith becomes less about holding on to a belief and more about trusting in the present moment. Tolle teaches us, the more you are focused on time, past and future, the more you miss the now, the most precious thing there is. When you focus on the present moment, you can move through life with a sense of peace, knowing that each step is in alignment with your higher purpose. Faith in the present moment allows us to remain steadfast, even when the path seems unclear. Just as Tolle suggests, we must be present to the present and let go of our need to control the outcome. When life presents obstacles, we are reminded that the challenges are not obstacles at all, but rather invitations to deepen our presence. Life is constantly evolving, and the more we stay present, the more opportunities we see around us. Our trust in the process of life grows as we learn to embrace uncertainty. As Eckhart Tolle writes in A New Earth, the primary cause of unhappiness is never the situation, but your thoughts about it. When we quiet the mind and embrace the present moment, we see that the situations we face are not obstacles, but opportunities for personal growth. Through the lens of presence, we begin to see how every challenge is a stepping stone toward a deeper understanding of ourselves and our place in the world. By remaining present, you are also able to see the divine wisdom at work in your life. Tolle teaches that all problems are illusions of the mind. When we are fully present, the illusions of fear, doubt, and anxiety dissipate, and we are left with the clarity to see the opportunities that are unfolding. As you move forward on your journey, trust that life is presenting you with exactly what you need to grow and evolve spiritually. As you let go of past regrets and future worries, you open yourself to the flow of the present moment, where all possibilities exist. In the midst of uncertainty, take comfort in the knowledge that the present moment is the key to unlocking the fullness of life. As you walk through the doors that are opening for you, trust that your faith in the now will carry you through. Remember, as Tolle says, when you are present, you are one with life, and all things are possible. Life will bring you what you need when you remain grounded in the now, trusting that the universe is always working in your favor. According to Eckhart Tolle, we don't need to worry about when a problem will resolve itself. What matters is that it can only resolve in the present moment. He encourages us to trust the process of life, knowing that everything unfolds as it should when we are present. As you move through the doors that are opening before you, trust that life will provide the clarity and insight you need in the right moment. The present moment is always the right moment, and as you stay present, you will find the strength to move forward, even when the way seems uncertain. Carrie Fisher's words come back to me often now. They always do. Here they are written together. One of the incredible things you will encounter as you align with the present moment is the divine provision that comes with it. Tolle reminds us that the universe is always providing for us in the now, even if we cannot always see it. In The Power of Now, he says, All forms of life are interconnected, and everything you need is already within you. As you embrace the now, you will see that the resources, wisdom, and strength to navigate life's challenges are always available to you. The more you let go of the need to control, the more you will see that the universe is always providing for your every need. Step 1. Meditate as if it were true, as if your fate were tied to no events, whether positive or negative. When you walk through the doors that are opening for you, you will find that the universe provides not only the material resources you need, but also the emotional and spiritual support that is necessary for your growth. Tolle teaches that you are not a person, but the universe experiencing itself. When you realize that you are part of the whole, you begin to see that everything you need is already in alignment with your soul's purpose. The resources you need will appear when you are fully present and open to receiving them. The present moment extends far beyond just material needs. When we are present, we are aligned with the wisdom of the universe. Tolle encourages us to trust that the universe has already provided everything you need. All you have to do is recognize it. You will meet the people, ideas, and opportunities that will support your journey when you are present. Through presence, you align with the flow of life and attract everything you need to fulfill your purpose. Never forget that the universe is not bound by the limitations of the material world. As Tolle says, the present moment is the field on which the game of life happens. It is in the present that we find abundance, peace, and wisdom. Trust that the universe, with its limitless potential, is working in your favor as you walk through the doors that are being opened for you. Just as Tolle teaches, we must embrace the present moment as the gateway to all that is good in life. Let your gratitude flow as you witness the divine provision that arises from being present. As you step through the doors that are opening before you, know that you are supported by the universe, and all things are working together for your good. Be a blessing to others by sharing your wisdom, love, and presence with the world. Let your life be a reflection of the divine flow, and trust that, as you remain present, you will continue to be guided toward the fulfillment of your highest purpose. Changing your outlook is one of the most significant transformations you may undergo when you realize the power of being present and how it opens doors in your life. You will start to see life in a more positive light as you observe the flow of life and the opportunities it presents. The more you become aware of the present moment, the more you will notice how these opportunities unfold organically. As Eckhart Tolle explains, when you become present, you begin to see things as they are, not as you have been conditioned to see them. This shift in perspective allows you to view challenges not as insurmountable barriers, but as chances for personal development and growth. You can trust that the present moment holds everything you need, and through awareness, you become open to the opportunities it brings. The transformation begins when you realize that you can embrace the present moment instead of dwelling on the past or worrying about the future. This lesson becomes clearer as you explore the essence of presence in your life. You do not rise above the mind, you rise above the ego, Tolle writes in The Power of Now. When you open yourself to presence, doors begin to open for you in ways you never thought possible. It is not about forcing things to happen, but allowing them to unfold in their natural state. When you are fully present, you start to realize that the essence of life is not what you do, but how you are. By being in the now, you tap into a deeper sense of peace and confidence. This peace comes from knowing that everything is unfolding as it should, and that you are exactly where you need to be. In this state, every moment is an opportunity to grow, transform, and experience life more fully. Sate Mam Karakana. As you embrace presence, you shift from a mindset of scarcity to one of abundance. When you are present, you begin to see the world through the lens of love and grace. Instead of viewing others as competitors or obstacles, you will start to see them as fellow human beings, interconnected and sharing in the experience of life. When you are present, you can feel the oneness of life. You can no longer see yourself as separate from others. With this shift, your heart opens, and you develop more empathy, compassion, and understanding. This is the true power of presence. It transforms not only your relationship with yourself, but also with others. The more you practice being present, the more you realize that everything you need is already available to you, and that includes the people in your life who are here to support and guide you. As you continue to embrace the now, you'll find that many of the barriers you once thought you needed to overcome were simply illusions. Tolle reminds us, the past has no power over the present moment. The moment you stop being anchored in the past or future, you find that the doors you thought were closed are actually wide open. The idea of limitations begins to fade as you realize that in the present moment, everything is possible. Consider the fact you no longer feel bound by old fears or judgments, and instead, you walk through life with an open heart and mind, ready to take on whatever comes your way. It becomes clear that the only thing standing between you and the life you desire is your ability to stay present and trust in the flow of life. This shift in perspective leads to a deeper understanding of who you really are. When you are present, you can access your true self, free from the distractions of the ego. Tolle writes in The Power of Now, "The ego is the false self, the one that we think we are, but it is not who we truly are." By embracing presence, you begin to peel away the layers of your false identity and reconnect with your essence. You realize that your worth is not defined by external circumstances, achievements, or failures, but by the simple fact that you are alive and conscious in this moment. This realization allows you to step into your true power, knowing that you are enough exactly as you are. As you journey deeper into presence, you learn to trust the flow of life and surrender to what is. Tolle emphasizes this in A New Earth, saying, "Surrender is the simple but profound wisdom of yielding to rather than opposing the flow of life." When you let go of resistance and simply allow life to unfold, you stop fighting against the current and begin to move with it. The doors that once seemed closed will open effortlessly as you trust the process and let go of control. You will start to experience life as a series of synchronicities, where everything falls into place at the right time, in the right way. In addition to trusting the flow of life, being present allows you to cultivate a sense of peace that transcends external circumstances. Tolle speaks of this peace in The Power of Now, where he writes, "Peace is your natural state. It only becomes obscured when you are not present. When you are fully present, peace arises naturally from within. You no longer need to seek it outside of yourself, because you realize that peace is always available in the now." This peace becomes a foundation for your life, helping you to remain calm and centered, no matter what challenges arise. As you continue to practice being present, you will begin to see life with new eyes. You will notice beauty in the simplest things: a sunrise, a smile, the sound of the wind in the trees. These moments, which you may have overlooked before, become sources of joy and wonder. When you are present, you experience life more fully, as it is, without the filter of the mind's judgments. The more you are present, the more you realize that life is not something to be endured or controlled, but something to be experienced fully and deeply. You will begin to discover that every moment holds an opportunity to deepen your connection with yourself and the world around you. This journey of being present also brings a profound sense of freedom. As Tolle writes in The Power of Now, the moment you become aware of the present moment, you are free from the past and the future. When you are fully present, you are no longer bound by the stories of your past or the anxieties about your future. You are free to experience life as it is, without the weight of judgment or expectation. This freedom allows you to move through life with a sense of ease and grace, knowing that everything is unfolding perfectly in its own time. As you embrace the present moment, you begin to see that life is not something you need to control or figure out. Instead, life is an unfolding process, and your role is simply to be present to it. Tolle reminds us, the present moment is the only time over which you have any power. By staying present, you align yourself with the flow of life and trust that everything will unfold as it should. You no longer need to worry about the future because you know that the present moment is all you need. In closing, the doors that open for you when you embrace presence are not physical doors, but doors within yourself. These doors lead to a deeper understanding of who you are and what you are capable of. By staying present, you unlock your true potential and step into a life of peace, freedom, and fulfillment. As Eckhart Tolle says, you are here to enable the divine purpose of the universe to unfold. That is how important you are. By embracing presence, you align yourself with the divine flow of life and become a co-creator of your own reality. So, step into the present moment and trust that life will unfold as it is meant to. Your true self is waiting for you on the other side of this door. A divine serenity that surpasses comprehension is one of the most profound experiences you can have when being present in the moment and embracing the opportunities that life offers. This calm serenity, which comes from being fully immersed in the present, will envelop you even when all else fails, when the road ahead is uncertain and when the future is unclear. Peace like this cannot be earned through effort or control. It is a gift that arises when we surrender to the present moment. As Eckhart Tolle writes in his book The Power of Now, the past has no power over the present moment. When you are truly present, you will find peace beyond understanding. Move forward with assurance and trust in the unfolding of your life. A powerful example of this can be found in the teachings of being present in the now. When one is fully aware, just as with the story of Elijah in the Bible, peace can emerge in moments of deep turmoil. Elijah was spiritually exhausted and isolated, but when he sat in stillness, he was able to listen to the subtle, quiet voice within. Similarly, when we allow ourselves to be present in the moment, we can open the doors to greater clarity and understanding. When we stop searching outside ourselves for answers, we open ourselves to the divine calm within. Ambiguitas Kulios. Being present in the moment is a practice of trust and surrender, just as the voice of God came to Elijah not in the storm, but in the calm. Being present allows us to connect with the deeper voice of our own being. The same is true when you trust that being fully present in your life will open doors that you may never have imagined. As Tolle explains, when you are present, you no longer need to seek outside yourself for fulfillment. By allowing ourselves to be in the now, we let go of expectations, worries, and doubts, allowing the doors to open naturally. Think of this as a form of spiritual practice. When you are aware and still, the obstacles before you may seem less imposing. Like the rivers and fire described in ancient texts, challenges may arise, but being present allows you to move through them without being overwhelmed. It is in these moments, when we surrender to the present, that we can find the strength to navigate through any storm. Life, as Eckhart Tolle suggests, is about learning to be the still point in a turning world. In these moments, you will find the serenity and strength you need to navigate through challenges. Take heart if you are experiencing change and new opportunities. Embrace the serenity that is yours when you trust that being present is enough. Believe that the present moment holds all the opportunities you need, and that you will receive the clarity and energy necessary to step into them. Remember that peace is not found in the future, but in the now. Tolle reminds us, realize deeply that the present moment is all you have. Make the now the primary focus of your life. When you are present, you also allow for the emergence of meaningful connections and relationships. These connections are not random, but are part of the flow of life that is unfolding through your presence. In A New Earth, Tolle teaches us that the universe is constantly organizing itself in ways that reflect our inner states. When we are aligned with the present, we connect with others in a genuine and transformative way. You may find that people come into your life at just the right time, offering support, guidance, and companionship as the universe orchestrates these connections for your growth. In the book The Power of Now, Eckhart Tolle also discusses the concept of the pain body, the accumulated emotional pain from past experiences that can prevent us from fully experiencing the present moment. When we are caught up in the pain body, we are not fully present. However, when we learn to dissolve it by becoming present, we clear the way for deeper connections with others and ourselves. These connections are not accidental. They are part of the divine flow of life that you tap into when you remain grounded in the present. Similarly, when you walk through life with faith and presence, you will notice that the right people arrive at the right times to support your journey. These individuals may offer wisdom, encouragement, or simply companionship, helping you to stay on track. As Tolle writes, the more you are focused on the present, the more you are able to make meaningful connections with others. These relationships are the divine connections that support your purpose, and by being present, you will be able to recognize and nurture them. 11. The power of being present also extends to overcoming obstacles and challenges. When you face a seemingly insurmountable situation, whether it's a personal crisis or a large goal, being present allows you to see it from a perspective of peace and clarity. As Tolle points out, when you accept the present moment, you no longer resist it, and resistance is what causes suffering. Instead, you benefit from the inspiration your brain provides, provided it finds an acceptable rhythm. By being present in the moment, you release resistance to what is, and open the doors to solutions that might otherwise remain hidden. Whether you are facing a financial setback, a relationship issue, or a health challenge, presence will guide you to the appropriate response. Just as you might encounter a significant challenge, being present opens the door to breakthroughs that exceed your expectations. When you trust in the present, you will see the miraculous unfolding of possibilities that seemed impossible. The key is to surrender to what is, without attachment to the outcome. When you do this, the obstacles in your path will transform from insurmountable to manageable. You may find that the people you need come to your aid, or that the solution you had been seeking reveals itself when you stop forcing it. As Tolle says, let go of the story, let go of the resistance. And in that letting go, the space for new possibilities emerges. When you allow yourself to be present, doors open in ways that you might never have imagined. These are not just physical doors, but doors to deeper understanding, emotional healing, and personal growth. Tolle speaks of the inner space that we create when we let go of the past and stop worrying about the future. This space is where doors open naturally, without force or strain. It is in this space that you will find the strength to face challenges, the wisdom to navigate through them, and the peace to embrace the journey. End quote. Being present is not just about being in the moment physically, it is about being fully engaged with the present. When you stop trying to control or predict the future, you free yourself from the burden of worry and anxiety. You open yourself to the flow of life, which will bring opportunities, relationships, and breakthroughs that you could never have planned for. As Tolle writes in A New Earth, You are not a human being in search of a spiritual experience. You are a spiritual being immersed in a human experience. This realization allows you to fully embrace the present moment as the key to opening doors for your life. It is this moment, as we know it well from experience, when patience and kindness have their proper effect. When you are present, you will also experience profound shifts in your perception. Challenges that once appeared as barriers will become opportunities for growth. The walls that once seemed impenetrable will crumble in the light of your presence. By trusting the process, knowing that life is unfolding exactly as it should, you can let go of fear and doubt. As Tolle advises, trust in the unfolding of life, even when it takes you to unexpected places, and manifesting your desires. You can hope. This trust is the key to unlocking doors that you never thought possible. That's why together we can open the doors on many doors and close the ones. So, as you step into the present moment, trust that it holds all the opportunities you need. Know that by being present, you are aligning yourself with the flow of life, and the doors that open before you will lead to the life you are meant to live. Embrace the now, for it is where your faith is tested and your potential is realized. And remember, as Tolle says, when you are present, everything is possible. Nothing can derail the present moment, and it is in this stillness that you are guided toward your highest path. The flow of life is more profound than any plans or intentions, and it is in being present that you open the doors to what is meant for you. Beyond your mind's desires and expectations, a deeper power is at work, always leading you to exactly where you need to be. So, my dear, take heart. If you have been seeking clarity, direction, or insight without immediate results, do not be discouraged. Trust in the unfolding, even when things seem uncertain or difficult. Your true essence is always working behind the scenes, ensuring that everything aligns as it should. You can expect to experience the dissolution of obstacles as you stay rooted in the present, trusting in the flow of life itself. Prepare to step into new opportunities and blessings that only the present moment could bring. As you do so, remember that you are here by grace, and the unfolding path is a reflection of your inner state. Give thanks, for it is in being present that you see the doorways of your destiny. You know that something greater is at work when you begin to experience the flow of life opening doors for you that you never expected. When you let go of the need to control and surrender to the present moment, you will notice that opportunities arise effortlessly. Life has a way of revealing itself through the stillness, bringing you opportunities not only to grow, but to be of service to others. To find this awareness, you need to be more facilitating of your conscious awareness and to put yourself in tune with what you will find that by being grounded in the here and now, you become a conduit for change, offering peace and clarity where it is most needed. In your workplace, community, or family, you will shine in your own unique way. As you remain present, you will witness a ripple effect of tranquility and insight touching others. Without even speaking, your presence will speak volumes. People will be drawn to the calm and peace that emanates from you. This will be the light that others see, and they will wonder about the source of your serenity and courage. You will find yourself in situations where you can guide, inspire, and uplift those around you. The more you embrace the present, the more you will be called upon to offer your wisdom and share your stillness. The key to expanding your influence lies not in striving for recognition or personal gain, but in fully embracing the present moment as it unfolds. The focus is not on external achievements or fame, but on being a living example of peace and presence. Trust that as you walk through these doors of opportunity, you are being guided by a deeper knowing that transcends the ego. The more you trust this flow, the greater your impact will be. Remember, The greatest discovery you can make is that you are not the thinker. The deeper dimension of yourself, the one beyond thought, is where true power lies. With this awareness, you can move through life with courage and clarity, knowing that the universe is conspiring in your favor, even if you cannot yet see how. As you step forward, know that you are guided by something far greater than your individual will. You are simply a vessel for something vast and eternal. Being present is more than just a state of awareness. It is a transformation of your relationship with time and space. As you become increasingly aware of the now, you will notice that the sense of separation from others dissolves. You are no longer striving to be something more or to achieve something else. You are becoming who you are meant to be in this moment. You are not defined by your past or your future, but by the presence that is always here with you. You are the awareness behind your thoughts. From this place of awareness, you can navigate life with serenity and wisdom, fully open to the doors that life presents. The more you embrace your present experience, the more you will feel the deep joy of being alive. As you embrace this journey, you will discover that the path itself becomes the destination. There will be no need to rush or force things to happen. Life flows effortlessly when you are in harmony with the present. You will begin to appreciate the challenges as opportunities for growth. Each difficulty becomes a doorway to deeper understanding, and the joy of the journey becomes more profound than any external destination. Life is the dancer, and you are the dance. As you let go of the need to control and step into the flow of the present, you will find that challenges are not obstacles, but invitations to deepen your connection with the moment. True joy arises when you are fully present. It is not dependent on any external circumstance, but is born from your connection with the now. As you walk through life, you will find that this joy fills you, regardless of what happens around you. Whatever you think the world is withholding from you, you are withholding from the world. When you are fully present, you give of yourself without expectation, both in the present and the future. You can offer peace, love, and insight to others, simply because you are rooted in the now. This is the true power of presence, that by being fully alive in the moment, you not only transform your own life, but the lives of those around you as well. So, my friends, embrace the adventure of life as it unfolds. As you step through the doors that the present moment is opening for you, trust that you are being guided toward the highest good. The challenges, the moments of uncertainty, are all part of your transformation. They are the fertile ground where new opportunities for growth and healing arise. Trust that life is guiding you toward your destiny, a destiny that is unfolding in perfect alignment with your true self. Every step you take in the present moment is a step toward greater clarity, understanding, and peace. Keep your attention on the now, and you will see how effortlessly life flows. The next concept in Chapter 3 came from a quote inspired by Einstein's theory that saying yes is always right. Remember, the universe is always working in your favor when you let go of resistance and embrace the present moment. The primary cause of unhappiness is never the situation, but your thoughts about it. As you release your attachment to past regrets or future anxieties, you will find that life becomes more effortless, more fulfilling, and more meaningful. Trust that the present moment is always leading you toward your highest good, and that every door you step through will be a doorway to greater peace and deeper understanding. You telling someone, so, walk through those doors with confidence and anticipation. There is no need to fear what is ahead, for you are always guided, always supported by the present moment. May the joy of being alive fill you, and may you find peace in every moment of your journey. Know that the doors opening before you are meant for you, and as you walk through them, you will be transformed. Trust in the process, trust in the flow, and allow the present to lead you toward a life of profound fulfillment and significance. In the end, it is not the doors themselves that matter, but your ability to be present as you walk through them. Let this message settle deeply within you and ask yourself, am I truly here, in this moment, ready to walk through the doors that life is opening for me? May you find the answers within. As you continue, your journey is already here. There is a limitless wisdom and love that flows within all beings, and it is through this presence that new paths are created. Life, in its present form, offers opportunities that were once unimaginable. When one aligns with the present moment, opportunities unfold in ways that transcend expectations. The unfolding of life itself is a gift, as every moment contains infinite possibilities, available to all who are open to them. The power of presence transcends time, and it is in the present moment where all things align. The opportunities people experience are the result of a deeper awareness that emerges from within, and this awareness becomes the gateway to new experiences, growth, and transformation. Standing at the threshold of these new opportunities, one can feel the calm assurance that arises from being connected to the present moment. Every step is guided by a force that exists in every person, a force of presence. It's called the infinity sauce. Reflecting on life's journey, it becomes clear that challenges were never obstacles, but invitations to deepen awareness. Struggles, doubts, and fears are all part of the process of awakening to the present moment. In these moments of tension, the power of now has been revealed, bringing peace and clarity. Even in times of uncertainty, the present moment holds the answers. There is no need to anticipate the future or dwell on the past, because everything needed is found right here, in the now. As one steps into new opportunities, the wisdom to embrace the present moment is essential. With trust in the guidance that comes from being present, there is strength to let go of fear and move forward with confidence. The present moment, free from resistance or expectation, becomes the space for peace. In embracing the unknown, one can see that the present moment holds the key to all transformation. May one's life serve as a reminder to others that all things are possible when aligned with the present moment. Through presence, the fullness of life can be experienced. As people awaken to the power of now, they begin to see that their lives are unfolding exactly as they should. There is trust in the process and in the understanding that everything is unfolding for the highest good. What matters most is not the fleeting emotions of joy, sorrow, or anything else, but the experience of being present in each moment. It is in stillness, within the present, where true purpose and meaning are discovered. Life presents opportunities for awakening, often through the most unlikely circumstances. Challenges and unexpected twists are invitations to become more present, more aware, and more connected to life itself. In times of challenge, when the mind may want to resist or judge, turning inward reveals the space to simply be. Through this beingness, one connects to the deeper essence of life, and from this place, the unknown can be navigated with grace and acceptance. When fully present, life is no longer something that happens to someone, but something they actively participate in. Every moment holds the potential for transformation, and when one approaches life from a place of presence, the transformative power becomes available. As Eckhart Tolle teaches, the immense power of the present moment is accessible to all. In his book, The Power of Now, he writes, "Realize deeply that the present moment is all you ever have. This is where the doorway to faith lies. When present, people are no longer bound by the limitations of the past or the projections of the future. Instead, they are fully alive in the here and now, and from this place of presence, all things are possible." Tolle also reminds us that the primary cause of unhappiness is never the situation but your thoughts about it. When the constant mental chatter is quieted, one begins to see that every moment holds the potential for peace and clarity. The present moment, when fully embraced, opens doors that would otherwise remain unseen. Presence, awareness of the now, is what opens the doors to all possibilities. Rather than forcing change, life becomes a process of allowing. When people allow life to unfold as it is, in its perfect timing, they experience transformation. Every moment contains the potential for peace, and when individuals surrender to the present, they see how everything is unfolding perfectly. They trust in the process, knowing that they are exactly where they need to be. As one steps into new experiences, it is with the understanding that being present is the key to unlocking doors. The more one surrenders to the present moment, the more they see that everything is already unfolding perfectly. Every challenge, every opportunity, and every encounter is aligned with their true purpose. As they remain present, they witness the doors of possibility open before them. In the midst of uncertainty, peace is found in knowing that the present moment is always accessible. There is no need to worry about the future or understand the bigger picture, because everything needed is right here, in the now. When people live in the present, they are free from the limitations of time and space. There is no past or future to worry about. There is only the present moment, and in this moment, everything is possible. As one continues forward, embracing the power of now, trust emerges. The opportunities before them are the result of their presence, awareness, and willingness to embrace the unknown. Life unfolds as it is meant to. Nothing needs to be forced, for life is already unfolding in the way that it should. Faith is rooted in the present, in the knowing that all is well, just as it is. Every moment becomes an opportunity for growth, transformation, and deepening faith. And as one walks through each door that opens, they do so with the awareness that every moment is an opportunity to experience the fullness of life. And more coffee. In order to develop as a person and become more present in life, you have made the decision to view this video. This decision is the result of a deeper consciousness. Because of this, I strongly suggest that you subscribe to this channel because we upload new videos on a daily basis, which will allow you to continue your journey of the self-discovery process. When you recognize the significance of this message, please leave a remark with the word "now." Together, let's get this done.